With a prestigious national award by the British Academy of Songwriters, Composers and Authors.
Simon Dobson from Cornwall won the award in the wind or brass band category last night. We'll be chatting to him in a moment. But first, here's an extract from his winning composition, A Symphony of Colours.
As we say, we're delighted to welcome Simon to the studio this evening. Congratulations,
Thanks
first of all.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about the inspiration behind the piece, because there's a condition you've got that helped to inspire this.
Yeah, to a certain degree. There's a condition called synesthesia, which is literally a crossing of the senses. So probably the most famous musical sufferer, if that's the right word, was the French composer Olivier Messiaen. And I've always been really, really into his music, really inspiring composer. And I realised quite young that I had something slightly similar. I feel colours with certain chord textures and with certain musical line. And so when I hit upon the idea of writing about Olivier Messiaen, it kind of brought everything together quite nicely, I thought.
You see colours, but other people have smells when they hear
music.
music.
Yeah, there are loads of different types of synesthesia stuff, like the way it comes out. And sometimes I think it can be very difficult. I knew someone when I studied who the colours were so vivid that it actually got in the way of like the enjoyment of the music.
For you, it's obviously a gift.
Well, I guess it's just always been there. So I've always had a feel about certain textures of chords. I can feel the colour of like if it's a very dark compressed chord, I can kind of see the colour of that, and the opposite for like something that's light and airy. And
so explain to us how it worked in the piece. We've only just heard a very small extract of the full piece, but how does it work in that piece? I mean, you saw colours and then the chords came for that piece?
Well, when I try and imagine the music before I've even really written a note down, I kind of see it as billowing colours and patterns, and then I have to kind of engineer backwards, if you like, and try and write that down into dots, give that to the players.
It's a wonderful award to win, and a great birthday present. It's your birthday today, isn't it? So happy birthday for that. Where will this lead, or where do you hope it will lead?
I have to try and use it to my fullest advantage. I met a lot of quite important people in the industry last night, and I left with a whole pocket full of business cards, so I'm hoping I can do some good networking.
There were some formidable names in the competition last night. You were up against some quite prestigious people.
Yeah, I mean, the list of composers that were there last night was mind-blowing for me. People who are my absolute heroes: Thomas Adès and Sir Harrison Birtwistle, John Caskin, loads of really serious names, and I kind of was just sat in the middle of them all,
And go on, you have to mention the tweet.
I just had a tweet from a friend of mine who is he conducts the New York Philharmonic, and he said he just listened to my piece and really enjoyed it.
Just the New York Philharmonic. How about that? Eh?
Well done. That's really good.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Great ambassador for Cornwall and for music as well. Thanks to Simon.